Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United vs Atalanta match reaction, in which was a tale once again of two halves. Does that mean that we are Ollie in? No. But does that mean Ollie? We can't praise Ollie in a way today. No, I don't think so as well, because I don't know what it is with this team, but second half was great. We had some chances in first half. Other than that, the huge question marks. Why are we still conceding 2 goals? Who knows why we're conceding 2 goals still? So if it was up to me, I would not let Ollie escape the current situation that he's in. If not, this was a bare minimum that United had to do. We don't want to be playing in Europa League anyway, so we had to win the game. And who other to win us the game than the GOAT himself? It's Mr. Champions League. It's Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo.
You know what? I
As
actually told
soon
it.
yeah, you
I
kind
just
of did.
realized we were talking about the Ronaldo head,
Yeah,
and
we,
it
we,
just
we
comes out
did.
of nowhere in the last minute of the game.
So,
How?
it was close to
I
my
mean,
prediction. Well, the 2-2 is coming, but
Yeah,
as
exactly.
soon as Atalanta went 2-0 up, and second half came out, they were what? Dead. You threw Atlanta. If I was a fan of yours, your club threw hard. You guys were disgustingly bad in the second half, and we were just exceptionally good. And when you have the GOAT on your side, yeah, GG's, good night, goodbye, see you in the next round. So overall, I'm happy. Does that? And then there's also a part of me that's not so happy, because Oli. This just means with our ownership, they won't see the bad thing to this. They'll be like, oh, look, we won the game. We're into the next. We're probably going to have a good chance going through now to the next round of Champions League. So it's happy days for the owners. So, but it shouldn't be. So you get what you give in today's game. Is what I'm trying to say. So smash a like of the video, subscribe if you're new. But yeah, Milot, starting off with you. What were your thoughts on 2 games, evidently, today? One first half game, and then one second half game.
you know, the commentator talks about DNA and uh, coming back, it being in our DNA. And when things like this happen, you just wonder, what's going on here, to be honest. Because the amount of times we do this is weird, only Manchester United can lose 4-2 to Leicester on the weekend, come into the Champions League, 2-0 down in the first half, it's done. Fabrizio's tweeting, then boom, back. They're back. And yeah, I'm really happy. And not because I want Ole to stay, because I do not want to be in the Europa
That's the
League.
reason I'm happy today. I don't want to play Europa League either. So
I do not want to be in the Europa League. That's my worst nightmare. And to be honest, today was better. It has to be said. The truth has to be said. Today was better. And first half defensively, yeah, shambles, same mistakes. I think for the first goal, Fred could have been tighter. The whole short side, Maguire 6s and 7s. Second goal, Maguire marking air as always. We can see the type of goal, and same mistakes. Same mistakes. Here we go again. But you know what I saw in attack, even in the first half, something I haven't seen in a couple of games. I saw an intent. I saw a real intent today to attack, and I saw us playing some really good interplay in the first half as well. It wasn't as polished in the first half, but I saw real intent and intensity I haven't seen. The intensity we played at today, yes, maybe the patterns aren't as good, but it's intensity I've seen the top teams play it. I've seen Liverpool play it. I've seen Leeds play it, So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And then second half, we were just all over them, We were just all over them. And yeah, I'm just really happy, As soon as we went 2-2, I was like,
no, as
who's
soon
going
as
to
we
close the
scored
story?
one goal, I was already writing on Twitter everything. Ronaldo winners written all over it. I've
I was
seen
like,
the
man,
story too many times before.
just close this chapter, And he scored, and I was just over the moon. I'm really, really happy.
Yeah. Clay, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm the only one that's actually not on the hype train. I couldn't give a shit if we go down to the Europa League. This win is just keeping Ollie in the job right now, as far as I'm concerned. And it fixes absolutely nothing. I'm glad we won at the end of the day, but I'm not going to be anywhere near as buzzed as you guys are after this. I feel like the Champions League dream is a bit dead in my head already.
No, we're not winning.
So
Yeah, we're not winning.
no,
Champions
we're not going
League.
anywhere. We're
Winning
not
the
going
Champions League.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even bring up the expectations again. I feel like we're going to get knocked out of the first round probably if we make it out of these groups, which is still a big if at this point. So I very much have let go of the Champions League. I've detached myself emotionally. I've prepared for the Europa League. I'm ready for the whoa all
Ronaldo
over
doesn't have
again.
it, fam. Ronaldo, you see
I
Ronaldo, he doesn't having it today.
yeah yeah
Ronaldo doesn't have it. The way Ronaldo played today, yeah, he wasn't having. Ronaldo is
yeah.
not having it today.
Ronaldo.
That's
You know
the only
what
reason.
people do
If we
today?
didn't have Ronaldo,
Ronaldo
I'd
checked
probably be
Twitter
a bit
for once.
salty. I would probably would be a bit more
Ronaldo
salty if we
checked
didn't have
Twitter.
Ronaldo. Yeah.
So I'd agree. Ronaldo checked Twitter today. He literally saw all these people calling him like a luxury player. They're calling him lazy. They say he doesn't press enough. They say he doesn't run enough. What does he do? He bosses the front line. I
Boston
have to
front,
say.
you know.
I have to say.
To be
This
honest,
man. This man.
I
He's
just think it
beautiful.
was a simple change today, and I'm not
It
going to
was
give all of this
attack.
social
It
credit.
was attack. We had no other choice.
Yeah.
You 2
It's
0
not
down.
hard,
You
bro.
have to attack. Otherwise, you are fired. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
if
thought
this is not a
we just
wake up
moved the
call
ball
to
quicker,
Ollie,
you know.
I don't know how many
We
more
have
signs Ollie needs to see. We've been saying this for years. If you just fucking attack, you will
Yeah.
win games. The team
We
is good
have
enough.
some of the best
Yeah.
attacks in world football, some of the best attacks world football has ever even thought of, and we play defensive counter-attacking. It makes no sense. When we try and play on the front foot, it works. It is
Yeah.
simple. We have
It
said
wasn't
this for
perfect.
years. No,
It wasn't
it was
perfect. I
nowhere near
felt like
perfect. Nowhere near.
we were. It was very stretched, Like you could say it was kind of like watching a Norwich versus Crystal Palace. You go and I go. You go and I
Yep.
go. And that's not really good because you need to control the
Yeah.
midfield of a team like Manchester United. But and at the same time, and like I just feel like if we just move the ball quick, with the level of play we have, this happens. If we just want to, look to get forward, look to hit the ball forward and just do the right things in the right areas, then you will score more goals. You will be more effective because of the quality of play we have. And
Yeah.
that's the only change that happened today. And I'm happy the players responded, not because I want to keep Ole, but because, the players should respond because it's been a very dark time at Manchester United. And once again, I do not want to play on Thursdays. So I'm happy, we're top of the group now. And hopefully we can get out of this group.
Yeah, that's what
I
I was
really
just
want to get
checking
out.
now. We are on top of the group by 2 points. So like I said, it's a dub. It's a dub for me. I can't lie. It's a big dub for me. So yeah. But the question should still remain: why aren't we doing this every week? Why does it take a goal down or 2 goals down
Yeah,
for Ollie
exactly.
to go and attack teams? And the other thing is, first half we were dead. We had McFred on. Second half, it got a little bit better. All of a sudden, Paul Pogba, Jadon Sancho comes on. We start creating more chances. So
Like, I hear this, and I heard Paul Scholes say this as before I tuned over, but I thought first half was defensively. I really think we did play similar in the first half. It just came off in the second half, I feel. But I did see us throw bodies up front in the first half. I did see us play some nice into the play. I saw Ronaldo get on the ball more often. Like, I feel like that's enough proof that we're doing something different. And that was because, okay, one, he was moving to the wing from time to time, but because we were just moving the ball quicker in those areas. So I thought we were better all around today, to be honest.
yeah,
You flipped again.
yeah, your camera
Except for
flipped.
defensively.
Yeah, okay, there we go. It's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, the only real downside for me today is that this is 100% just gonna sweep anything about Ollie's job security under the carpet. 100%. People will be singing. Oh, they were singing it at the end of the game. Ollie's at the wheel. I'm not gonna slate him, but they were singing it. Ollie's going nowhere. This was a game where, if you lost and you lost against Liverpool, it was probably a good night. But now you can go lose to Liverpool. You can go lose to City. You ain't getting fired. As of
He's just in short like 10 more games by winning this game.
That's exactly what it is. It's one game win for 10 extra games in charge, Man United. That's what you can draw. You can draw all 9. The 10th game, if you win it, you get another 10 games. That's how we work, and that's why I'm more Glazers out than any fucking thing else. Because, like I said, any real board, this manager is gone a long time ago. So you're just gonna have to. Funny enough, though, I believe someone was seen something saying that Mourinho was in the exact same position when he got fired.
Yeah.
Second last game, he went 2-0 down against Newcastle. He won his game 3-2. His next game was Liverpool. He lost and he got out. But this is Ollie, so it ain't gonna happen. I think I genuinely think even I thought we might need a thumping against Liverpool to get him out. But I think even if we get thumped now, Ollie's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere, and that's it's sad to say because I don't think it's going to change because I've seen the story all before. I said we can go
Yeah.
on a run all we want. Is he going to still win the Champions League? No. Is he still going to win the Premier League? No. Is he going to win FA Cup? No. Is he going to win Carabao Cup? No. So is he going to play better football? No, because he only plays attacking football when he has to and when his job's on the line.
Yeah.
And today is not.
Like-
We've seen it all before. We've seen McFred. We've seen McLove. You know what? You're going to leave Sancho and Pogba on the bench every week. Come on.
Yeah, and it's difficult, because when you love this club and results like this happen, you want to be optimistic, but it has to get to a point where you're realistic. Like we've seen this before, and the focus today should just be Champions League, and that's great. But the man should still go, because
Yeah.
there's more than enough evidence that he's not good enough. So yeah, it sucks.
But anyways, we'll speak more about Ali when we get to his match play. Well, his manager rating. I would say player rating as a manager. But yeah, let's go into it because I actually think once again when you need these players are so good. Sometimes it's just like what more do you need? And I'm not just saying it was just the players today because for once some of the goals did not look just individual brilliance. So like I said, it was better today. It was better, but still not good enough. But we move on. Starting off with De Gea again. If this man wasn't on it today, Lord, we would have been in the situation, weren't we? 2 amazing saves at the end of the game puts us in it. De Gea has been on great form. We said he shouldn't. You just can't drop De Gea, especially in Ollie's position. So without those 2 saves, we probably have a whole different story today. But De Gea does what he does and what he's been doing recently. So yeah, 7. It's match-winning saves, to be honest. So 7.
Yeah, no, this man is well and truly back. It's not just 1 game, 2 games. He's on it every game now. And I'm happy, because we clearly need him at the moment. And yeah, 2 good saves, and I have to be with the 7.
Yeah, I think it's as simple as that. Is just have to his back to 7.
7.
Yeah, nice and easy.
He's hit the jackpot, ladies and gentlemen. He's hit the jackpot. I think De Gea has been actually getting a few 7s recently. So yeah, it's good to see. Again,
He's been
ahead of the
consistent,
Liverpool
yeah.
game. Now this crazy thing is not to just digress quickly. That Liverpool
No.
game, I would have taken an L on the chin to get him fired. Now he's not gonna get fired anyway. So I fucking want. We need to win that game on this week. We fucking need to win that game.
I'll just beat Liverpool now.
Yeah.
We're going to go on a run now.
Yeah, we're gonna go on a run now. We're gonna go on a run now, knowing us. But yeah, anyways, moving onwards to Luke Shaw. Got an assist. Did get an assist today for the Ronaldo one. Yeah, that's about it. To be honest, after that, he put in the effort, which is what Ollie really wanted. But other than that, I didn't really see much from Luke Shaw. I've seen more from.
Was it
Ronaldo
fault for the first goal? I'm forgetting.
him, Maguire, and Ronaldo. All at fault for that first goal. Well, the
Fred a
corner
little,
goal.
to be honest.
Yeah, so.
But then it's expected from Fred, Like, I felt like he didn't get tight enough.
So for me, if Luke Shaw didn't get that assist today, really, I'd probably be giving him like a 4 or 5. But he gets an assist. I'm not gonna boost it up too much. I'm gonna give him a 5. I thought, like I said, very fortunate, and that goal has to be. It had to come. It had to come at some point. That Ronaldo header was due long time ago. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I felt like I'm not going to give him a real high rating because defensively in the first half, we just shambles. And that's not acceptable as much as it is coming a lot from tactics. But I thought he was just decent going forward. And of course, he got the assist. And I'll go 5.5.
Where's my fullback? Genuinely, where's my fullback?
I don't think it's him, to be honest. I think he's injured. I don't
know
think
what's
he's 100%, to be honest.
Something's wrong. Where's my fullback?
He got an
Something's
assist,
wrong.
to be fair, today, so I don't know.
But oh my gosh, I feel like he's been subpar for every single game of the season.
Yeah.
I feel like his standards have vastly dropped.
Got a really high standard.
Don't know what it is. Yeah, when you come off the season of being one of the best left backs in the world of football, and you come to this dog shit, that's unacceptable drop off in my opinion. Luke Shaw is genuinely proving to be a one season wonder right now, and I'm very disappointed. So, again, another very disappointing game. I understand he got an assist at the end of it, but defensively he's not there. I feel like going forward, it's a 50-50 on whether he'll even get a ball off at this point. I don't even feel confident he's going to do it at this point. Luke Shaw doesn't fill me with confidence anymore, and I'm at this point where I'm not trusting him as much as I used to. So I need him to improve, and I really think he's been so poor this season, and he needs to improve. It's a 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Subpar again and again and again.
Yeah, I mean, luckily he got his assist today. I mean, hopefully something. But I don't think it's Luke Shaw, to be honest. You know, he don't look right. He said it himself in
Yeah.
our interviews, getting played to the
Something's
ground,
wrong.
whether it's England, whether it's United. He said his whole left side is taped up. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't really blame Luke Shaw. But again, when all his jobs on the line and you all his favorite, you're playing
Gotta do
for
it,
Manchester
yeah.
United. So, yeah, it is what it is. But at least he got an assist, you know. He's going to be happy today with today's performance. And to be honest, every United player would be happy with today's performance. Why wouldn't they be? Especially this next guy, because I tell you what, oh my, if there was a get out of jail free card today, Maguire cashed it in.
Not receive it.
He
He did not receive it
cashed
from.
it in.
I don't want to hear
At
it. I
fault,
don't want to
he's at
hear it.
fault for
I don't
every
want to hear
single
it.
goal.
I don't want to hear it.
But this is Bez. Bez.
No.
He came volley.
Baz.
He volleyed into
not
the bottom
Baz.
corner. He was there. He was at the armband. He was
It's
like, "I'm
not Baz.
captain. I'm captain of United." He dragged it out. And like I said, when you have captain tax, it either works for you negatively or works for you positively. So I'm not going to be unfair to Maguire. If he didn't score that goal today, he was still going to get the -1 because of captain tax. But you captain, you scored the goal. You ain't getting a high rating either way. But you know, if you didn't score a goal, you're
That's
probably getting a
Maguire.
0. But this tax is mad. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a 5. I'll give you a 5.
Maguire's back.
Oh no.
No.
I refuse to hear this Maguire
Relax.
pop. I refuse to hear this
I wasn't
Maguire
going to say
pop.
something
He was
positive, to be
dog.
honest.
He was dog, Maloto. I refuse
No.
to
I'm
hear
not,
the
I'm not
Maguire
going to say
pop.
anything positive. I mean, like, he's back in terms of his defensive shambles, you know? Maguire,
Thank you.
we all hate, to be honest. And he was marking A again. He's marking A again, and he's at fault for the first goal. As the second goal, I think it's the second goal.
I
He's
think
at fault for
every
the second goal.
fucking goal we concede these
There
days
we
is
go.
like Maguire.
He's the
But the
goal.
irony, I don't know if it was Zapata or who was supposed to mark him.
Muriel, I think
He's
it was.
marking A and
Or
Maguire
Illicit.
scores.
I think
It's a great
Illicit.
finish. It's a great finish. I'm not taking anything away.
I
That's
was
a
gonna say
great
that.
finish. So
You know,
better than his
when we're
head.
losing,
So.
there's a shout to play Maguire up front, to be honest. Because this guy's finishing is clearly really good.
Yeah,
It
with
goes
his
all the way back
legs,
to
not
Tranmere.
with his head for some reason. I don't understand
It
it.
goes all the way back to
But yeah.
Tranmere. And he got a worldie a few seasons ago. And then the penalty at
Yeah,
the
the penalty
Euros.
was
This
top
guy
tier also,
clearly
yeah.
can finish. So yeah, you know, maybe next time we're losing like this, we play Maguire up front. But yeah, the goal, as important as it was, doesn't excuse the defensive performance. So I'll agree with the 5.
I don't want to say it. This is the fucking 0. I'm tired of this shit. I don't care what the hell you produce on the other end of the pitch. You're a fucking defender. You are useless. Less than useless. I'm tired of him. He is captain of Manchester fucking United, and he puts in dog shit performances like that and has the audacity to grab the captain armband in the celebration.
Yeah,
I
that
refuse.
celebration is top tier.
I refuse. I'm over Maguire. I want him dropped immediately. Victor is 10 times the player he'll ever be, and I am not hearing it. I will still preach this. I preached this last season. Maguire is dog.
Hey.
Maguire is done. He is dusted, and Varane has been saving him all season long.
No, that's true. Varane has been saving him all season long. But like I said today, if he didn't get that goal today, spot on. So 100%.
You'd agree,
yeah,
no?
exactly.
Like I think
I don't care.
it's a problem. I think Maguire's been fine. He's been all right, and he's good enough to play next to Maguire, next to Varane. Varane carries the weight, but it's a problem that when you get injured and come back,
It's like Gary Neville says we're
are
in a
so
European
bad.
side.
You know, that's
We play
not the
Maguire.
standard of Manchester United. You can't do that, especially if you're the captain, because every time he gets injured, he comes back and he's rubbish. So that can't stand. He needs to work on that. But, hey, he scored the goal, He's our
He gets
captain.
0 credit. He gets 0 credit. I'm tired.
I'll be honest, that finish is the best finish we probably had today. So we're playing Baz,
Yeah,
Baz
good
is
job
happy.
for doing him.
Baz is going to
Fucking
be
really
happy
job.
today. I'm telling you that much. Oh, he's going to be getting all the headlines. He's getting all the. It's like he's doing that. People were slating me last game. I just scored. My team won. Get off me. I'm the captain. That's exactly how Maguire's going to be feeling. So
So
yeah, and that's how Ollie's gonna be feeling. He knows.
he has
Ollie
no how to play
knows.
against a striker.
Yeah.
How you, as a defender, not know how to play against a striker? Because I saw it again today. He was left with dead time
No
after
one,
time.
no
I
one.
can't-
We could see tap-ins for days, no matter who's defending, unless it's
um,
Aaron probably or Varane saving us. But that's it.
No, but it's like the Iheanacho attacks all over again. I felt like he just got run
Magalhaes,
over whenever he could.
How do you
to
say
be
Malota?
honest.
The mag of
The
Magaluf doesn't
Magalhaes
work.
just doesn't work.
Nah, it doesn't. It
Like
does.
Mag
they'll
is
always give
dark.
everything for Oli,
Mag is so dark.
and they'll have the intensity, but in terms of a defensive pairing, it ain't it.
Moving onwards to Victor. That's basically that's all I can say. It's that performance from Victor Lindelof, isn't it? What did he do? What didn't he do?
Better than Maguire.
It's just I'm just gonna give him a 5 with Maguire, to be honest with you.
Like this always happens in Lindelof. If he's not, hitting a wall in an assist, he just fades. And like, you don't even realize he's there. So I also don't know.
You know
I
what?
assume he had an okay game
Well,
because I
the
didn't really
thing
see
is,
him making
I have to say this right now. I'd rather not notice my defender than notice him making mistakes time and time again.
That's true. That's
I
true.
would rather him coast through the game and be more or less okay than this.
You must be having a decent game, I guess. Not a great game, but you must be having a decent game if we don't notice you. So yeah, I guess I'll give him a 5.
Give him a
Victor.
5. Well, we'll get Clay's opinion on his centre back, because that is Clay's centre back. But yeah, I think with Victor Lindelof, it's weird. Some would say he probably deserves to be our starting defender with Rafael Varane. It could work. It probably adds more stability, because then you actually have a guy who's reliable defensively, and you got Victor Lindelof who can do what Maguire's supposed role is to push forward, release the ball, but Victor Lindelof could do better. So I would argue that Victor Lindelof definitely does deserve a spot ahead of Maguire, but it's never gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Maguire fan, but the man's big. He headers everything. So
Yeah, it is everything
that helps from
over
time
the
to
bar.
time.
Whether it's offensive or defensive, it's always over the bar.
yeah,
Yeah.
Victor Lindelof.
I'll forever say this is Victor's 10 times player Maguire will ever hope to be and dream of. He's the defender Maguire aspires to be one day. Honestly, Maguire's standards are terribly low.
You get the goal
But
and
yeah,
giving him a 5. I can tell you now it's low.
yeah, exactly. So I'm so over Maguire, and anybody next to him is just immediately better. And like you said, I've been saying this all season long. I think Lindelof should be our first choice centre back last season.
Second choice.
And
Let's relax. Our
wow,
first
with
choice is
Varane now, that's what I said last season. That's what I did say last season. I was saying he should be our first choice centre back. I do think he is so much more consistent, and that's saying something. That really is saying something. And yeah, I want Varane and Victor going forward on VV at the back. And yeah, well, we have VVD actually. There you go. That's our back three. We have VVD. That's our back three. Oh, it's so stupid. But yeah, yeah, Victor. Again, we conceded 2 goals. I do think he coasted through the game, but I know he didn't make a defensive error. That's for damn sure. And like Maguire's 5 bloody ones, but hey, yeah. So I'm going to rate the 5.
Yeah.
Much better.
Now, I tell you who was angry today. It was my right back. I won't lie. I love Aaron. Everyone knows it. I thought he was good today. I thought defensively, he didn't put a foot wrong. I thought offensively, he looked more hungry than Luke Shaw. He actually looked more hungry than Mason Greenwood, my son, up front. So I was happy with Wan-Bissaka's performance. Obviously, the defense conceded 2, so something must be wrong with the whole setup. But yeah, happy days with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, very proud, and I think his performance will once again slip under the radar today. I'm not saying it's a great performance, but I don't think it's a performance worth everyone going on Twitter blowing their heads off and slagging Wan-Bissaka off for no reason. So yeah, I'd give Wan-Bissaka a 6.
Yeah, I kind of do feel like Atalanta were targeting Shaw. I feel like everything went down that side with good reason because Wan-Bissaka is so good
As you can see,
defensively.
there's a hole here. Yes.
But no, he was alright. I think it was an average performance. Defensively, did his job. Going forward, he's involved in the interplay here and there. I'm not the biggest Aaron fan going forward, but he does put in a decent shift. And defensively, you always want Wan-Bissaka on the pitch. So yeah, I'll agree with the 6.
Yeah, I think that's more than fair enough. I honestly thought you may have gone higher for like a 7 or something. Because I could see a justification for
Consider
it.
2 goals. I am giving it 7.
I could have seen it for you. I could have seen it for you, admittedly. But I don't think he was so much to blame for any of the defensive issues today. Again, I thought he was solid. I can agree with that. And he really did try putting a shift going forward. I can definitely agree with that. So yeah, I think he did his job and he did his job well. So I'm happy with the 6.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Atalanta play well. I was just gonna say that they play really nice football.
they
They remind me of
played.
Leeds team.
They played nice football. After that, I don't
Yeah.
know what happened.
Mm.
That was not football. That was genuinely like when we played Leeds. That's what it was. So, yeah.
Yeah, they got tired clearly.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
definitely got tired. I think definitely got tired,
And they
and
play
the
really high
quality of
line.
player is just nowhere near ours. You know, we were playing Liverpool this weekend. I'd argue Liverpool's quality of players. Okay, we'll get there, but you know what I mean. You know, so yeah,
We'll go have the
we'll
argument
have
later.
that. Yeah, I'm not
Well,
gonna
we're
save
not
it.
going
We'll
to
save it
agree, but hey.
for the combined 11. Everything.
I feel like we need a Liverpool fan, so I'm going to say Shona.
No, I'm not bringing my dad. I'm not bringing my dad on. But yeah, anyways, actually, you know, you might argue for Luke Shaw
There
and
you go.
Robertson, but you know, that's about all we're getting. Other than that, yeah, athletes. So,
No.
yeah. Anyways, moving onwards is the guy who actually found his Brazilian passport today. To be honest with you, I thought Fred was great today. Yeah, fair enough, Fred. Played the passes were there, defensively you were there. I thought your teammates, you know, Scott McTominay, miles behind you in terms of today's performance. But yeah, I thought you were all right. Should have had a goal. Don't know why he didn't finish that. I thought, you know, this might be it. You know, I thought this is Ollie's final nail in the coffin. You know, if McFred can't save him even, then there's no hope. So yeah, I thought, you know, good performance, but your standard is like I'm talking, it's in the bin, you know. So yeah, 6. Honestly,
That's what Fred goggles on. That's
exactly,
really what
exactly.
Fred goggles on.
Yeah, good performance in game of 4.
No, 6,
Oh, it's a
6,
6.
6.
I was like, what?
It's not that low. The standard's not that low, but but you know, as soon as Pogba came on, I instantly and Matic, I instantly seen a improvement. So yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good 10 minutes in the first half where I saw something weird today. Fred and Scott were playing so much higher. And like I kind of liked it. I kind of liked it, to be honest, because I thought in just the quick interplay up front, Fred looks a bit more comfortable. He looked a bit more comfortable, and I saw Scott driving a couple of times.
Well, in
But then after
theory,
that
they're
10
both
minutes-
box-to-box players. You know, they're not supposed to be
Yeah.
holding midfielders.
Yeah,
So.
you know. And like in that 10 minutes, I was like, you know, maybe that's what we should do. You know, just throw everything. You know.
Yeah, but then some would
But-
argue, why don't you just play Pogba and Donny then? I've been preaching this my whole life. You know, you play the better players anyways than if you're gonna do it. So.
Yeah.
To be a devil's advocate, I guess the counter argument is that he's not as good running back and forth because these guys are so much more tenacious. But that's not the point. It only lasts for like 10 minutes. That's the problem. And after that, I didn't really see it. I thought his ball retention in the second half was okay. Was pretty decent, you know. I didn't think he was making weird passes, you know, just passing the ball out because he's not focused and things like that. But his passing was decent. So he had an alright game. But still, defensively, man doesn't get tight enough. I saw what's his name again? What's the guy's name again?
Arun?
I'm forgetting his name. One of the forwards. He was on the family
Demiral,
forward.
Demiral.
Muriel or Ilicic? Zapata?
No. It's a black guy. I'm forgetting his name.
Zapata?
He came on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have been something like that. He came on, and like there was this one moment where he had the ball driving with it, and then both McTominay and Fred went to him, and he just turned both of them.
Yeah,
I
but
was
the
like,
both, we
"What?"
know this, guys. We know, that's what I'm saying. The standards on the floor with these lot.
McFred goggles are off.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm telling you.
They are off. I refuse to give high ratings here.
You
They
rate
are
them because
off.
they do basics right in some games, you know. That's the only reason. So
I refuse to accept it. After you open my eyes to the Fred goggles, I'm never putting them back on. I'm never putting them back on.
Like, they just can't defend it so bad. So I'll be nice to say 5.5.
no, I didn't think Red was bad. I thought his partner was horrible to me, but yeah.
Won 3 duels, lost 5. Only made 1 clearance all game. He was dispossessed once. He attempted 3 tackles, succeeded 2. Lost 2 aerials, made 2 interceptions all game. Made 6 recoveries all game.
So you know, it's not so bad. It's better
That's
than what
so
he's
bad.
been doing in the previous games.
Oh my gosh, it's such a joke. I can't do it. He also had an 80% pass accuracy, by the way.
But that's why I was impressed today, because I think going forward today is where Fred impressed me. Not defensively. I said everything about Brazilian today.
Right, for the
Instead.
reference, Scott had 79% pass success rate.
Oh god.
Yeah. Bruno had
I don't want to know.
73. That's Bruno, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want
There's a
to
small difference, you know. That's kind of the difference, you know. Maguire with grade 85. Just, yeah, I'm laughing now. But yeah, I'm tired of McFred. I'm tired of them both. I think they are dog shit. I think they can do the bare minimum at best. And on a day like today, when I don't think they were at their best or anywhere near, I was not impressed in the slightest. There were a couple moments where I just saw them get spun, like Malota said, and I feel like they are just gaping holes in this damn team. I don't care how hard you run, you are not
Yeah, that's the thing.
important.
Like, no matter,
I'm
like, they could have
tired.
had the worldly 10 out of 10 today, but, like, we know what they are. Like, we know that they basically like Magaluf at the back. It's coming. The game is coming, where they're going to cost us, so, yeah.
They nearly did today. I
Yeah, they nearly
genuinely
did.
think.
I mean,
And
we were
they
on
were,
form
yeah,
up front.
Fred
That's the
was
reason.
some fault for the goal as well. So I could definitely make a case for Fred getting like a 0 today. There's possibilities here. As a midfielder, you barely hold the ball. You don't distribute it well enough, nor accurately enough. I do agree that I think the system was a bit better to accommodate for them and actually allow them to play that box-to-box role to get them a bit more attacking, a bit more comfortable.
Just because Ollie wanted to see
That's
more
the bare
energy.
minimum.
I think that's genuinely it. Ollie was like,
Yeah.
guys, we need to put more energy.
All it
And
was is just
then
like,
Fred was
go,
like,
have
right,
fun.
box to
Like,
box.
Fred, go.
Got it. So.
Yeah. So I honestly nowhere near impressed. I still think far from even just an average performance for what should be a Manchester United midfielder. So yeah, I'm gonna go for.
Four. Right. Now the way you guys feel
Like,
about Fred.
we've asked this before, but like, which two would you guys play here?
Which two?
Donny Pogba, I don't give a shit about defending. I
I
don't
mean,
care.
it depends. Yeah, it depends on the game. If it's like a big game, I'll
But like I
definitely
said, I
play Pogba
probably,
Matic.
yeah.
Any like a relegation candidate, I'm 100%
The most
doing Donny
balanced pivot
Pogba.
we've always said, I think, is Donny
The table and
Matic.
under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most balanced is Donny Matic. So, yeah. Definitely not
No,
Pogba.
yeah,
Because, like,
Pogba Matic. Yeah.
we saw this. We saw Pogba in matches in the
Yeah.
last game, and look, it was better for Matic, I feel, defensively, but it wasn't great either, to be honest. Defensively, we were still quite open. So there's a clear problem in this position team.
Yeah,
I agree.
but that should not be an excuse for this club, and I'm done with it. I'm done with it being an excuse.
Me also. But anyways, moving on to the Scottish Ghost, as I know him. Yeah. Yeah, I think that sums it up. One. Useless ball. He's gonna turn into prime Zidane this weekend though against Liverpool, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But useless in any other game that does not have a rivalry. Dead. Yeah, one.
Yeah. Like I said, I just saw him
Ollie
do one
hooked him.
drive.
That's how
like,
bad
10
Ollie
minutes.
hooked him. That's when you know.
But beside the little 10 minutes I talked about, did Scott even play?
Scottish
My
Ghost, I'm telling you.
gosh. I have no idea what Scott did to you. He just ran around a lot, really. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 0. He doesn't deserve a rating.
Boys, looking at this, Scott made a whole 23 passes all game.
In midfield, imagine.
23 passes. Fred, for reference, made 45.
That's why I was impressed with Fred today. I wasn't mad with Fred today, so.
I made
This man,
65.
however, oh lord.
Luke Shaw made 50. Maguire made 41.
Best.
Lindelof made 54. Bruno made 43. These are accurate passes.
It's not good enough
These
in general, to be honest. It's not good enough in general.
Good enough. Mason had passes.
Yeah, that's
7.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
No.
They love this man, Skulls of the day,
Actually have more.
There's even a clip online, I remember, about with Silas Ferguson, Phil Mourinho saying, like, this boy is talented.
Everyone, Sir Alex, everyone thinks this kid is the next Roy Keane. That's what they think he is. They think he's the next Roy Keane, this guy.
What the heck? What is it?
When this kid is driving, I fully believe this kid's going to be great going forward. Scott's going to be a really good Premier League player if he's played in his box-to-box role going forward. Him marauding is scary.
Because you
And I
get
think we can
still,
all
like I've
agree on
said, I
that.
said,
Him driving is
I
spectacular.
back Clay and you to tell Scott McTominay. So
Yeah,
Like in terms
going
of
forward, Scott is mwah. He's beautiful. He is prime Zidane. He just goes. When he is darting forward, he is terrifying against. Even his dribbles are half decent. He has a great shot on him.
yeah, he's got a good shot.
Going forward, he is magnificent. He has a great future in that role. As a CDM at Manchester United, he offers jack shit. Simple as that. So yeah, this guy coasted through the game. He drove like twice throughout the game. That was it. That's all he offered.
if
It's a 2.
if we go
Yeah.
through twice.
freedom of freedom, maybe it'd be an asset for us, you know.
Yes.
No. Given the
Of
freedom
course,
at
not
When
if you
Newcastle,
he had
I'm done.
freedom, he was an asset for us.
Yeah, like I said, freedom at Newcastle. I'll support you, Scott.
Yeah,
Scott,
go
yeah,
Scott.
go to Newcastle. Not my club. Not my club. Please, God, no.
Yeah.
I've had enough of both of you. You know, so it is what it is.
Go to Southampton. Go play with Ward
Yeah, go
Prowse.
play with Woody. Go play with Woody. Yeah. Moving on.
He'll teach you
Bruno.
a few
We
things.
in the midfield conversation. I just want to add something. Do you guys think if there's a shout that we sell Paul Pogba and Jan and get a DM?
No.
No, I think we pull Pogba walks out.
If Paul Pogba
And
walks,
that's
we,
it.
we cash it. We
Yeah.
cash in the pocket. Pooh, gone.
That's it. And we're not cashing it in because they're gonna leave on a free. So
Yep.
we're not replacing Paul Pogba.
But then, like,
Unless a DM gets phased out from this point to the opening of the transfer window, it's not going to happen. Unless a DM is genuinely begging to get out of a club, we're not getting one.
That's what Fabrizio said. Fabrizio said only if there's something available they'll get one.
Yep.
the thing is, we need a DM, you know. 1, 2. Should a player who's like iffy about wanting to play for us really be prioritized? You know,
I don't
there's a very
think
good
he's
chance
iffy about playing for us. I really
No,
don't.
when he came
I
on
think he's
today,
tired
it
of
didn't
all
look
his shit.
like when he came on today, it didn't look like he was done. Freaking, he came on, won the game for us, you know. So
Again, as much as I think Pogba's overperformed this season, he's
I've
played
always
for the
said
shirt for
the
the
way
past
I
2
feel about
seasons.
United
He really
now
has.
is exactly the same way Paul Pogba feels about United.
Yeah.
I don't think that
Paul Pogba's
like
with us,
Paul
I
Pogba
think.
loves this club. There was no
I
like
think he
I
does.
don't get that he doesn't love this club. This man loves
Yeah,
this club,
I
and
don't
he
get it
knows
either.
he knows that this is not good enough for United. So what the fuck's
Yeah.
going
He
on?
definitely loves this club, but I kind of feel like, you know, even if he does, he'll feel very comfortable with loving it from Spain with a huge paycheck. To be honest, I do see that. So for me, I rather maybe go to like a PSG and say, you know what,
But that's what it is. I
Come-
don't think Paul, like Fabrizio said, money is important to Paul, but it's the project also that's what will
Yeah.
get Paul's signature. And at the moment, United's project is dead. Paul is making
Yeah.
play as a defensive
Paul
midfielder.
Pogba wants to win
Dead.
shit, okay?
Yeah.
That's his goal in life. That's
He
literally
wins
what he's come out and
everything.
said. He
Paul
wants to win
Pogba
the
wins
Champions League.
everything, yeah.
He wants to win titles. He wants to
I
be
will
one of
never
the
blame
best
Paul.
players
Paul,
we know.
he walks out. I will never blame Paul Pogba. Never. I'll never slate
Yeah.
him because I know that I've always said this. No matter what, my world 11, Paul Pogba is in my world 11. You know, we're talking about a guy who's basically won it all. He's not the problem. I can guarantee you now, it's not the problem at Manchester United.
Yep.
So
I just feel like if I was Ole and I want to play 2 DMs right now, you know, and Pogba might leave for free, there's a very good chance, you know. I try get a good 30, 40 million from Jan. I sell Donny.
He's not in charge of
30 million.
finances. I don't know why he's trying to use his 2 brain cells to kind of split tactics and finances. You know, he needs them all on just the tactics. You know, Maloto. I think you're giving him too much credit right now, honestly.
yeah, all he's not gonna do.
True. But the thing is, ultimately, we do need a DM, you know. And in Ole's mind, we definitely need a DM.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna
I don't
think-
trust it. I don't trust it. Though. No. All he wanted
No.
Sancho, he's wanted Donny, he's wanted all these players. Never uses them. So I don't even trust if we get a DM that they're gonna play
Yeah.
ahead of McFred. So
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
If
I
we
don't
bring in a
trust
DM and they bench to Mick fucking Fred,
yeah, I don't trust.
I will actually
But
go
that's a
start a
conversation for
Newcastle
another day. I don't
franchise.
want to go on there. I don't want to go on that. That's another. You do
Okay,
your own show, Beloto,
I don't want
about
to
a
drag it on,
DM.
but I
Yeah.
kind of feel like I'm not gonna drag it on, but I kind of feel like Varane playing now is proof that if he did get a DM, he'd probably play one
I
because
don't think so.
I think as
I don't
much as
think
he
so.
loved
I wouldn't bet my house on.
No.
Sorry?
I would have bet my house that Sancho would be playing every
No.
week. And yeah, clearly that didn't happen. So
because I feel like Maguire and Victor were the same as McFreda right now, but you know you've
I
got
disagree.
Varane. He's not playing.
I completely disagree. I think no matter what talent is in this midfield, because we brought Donny van de Beek and Paul Pogba into this midfield, and we still play McFred.
yeah, McFred Fred's
We shipped
chosen over Donny
Paul
and Pogba.
Pogba
That's the reality of the
out
situation.
forward for McFred,
Yeah.
one of the most elite midfielders in the world of football.
I
I do
feel
not
like
give a shit what Ollie has to say. That's his favorite. That's his best thing on earth.
That's
That
the
is his.
midfield he's going to be playing week in, week out.
That's his blueprint. That's his blueprint.
this is me
McFred.
just trying to get into Ola's mind. I don't agree with it. I'll always play Paul Pogba, but I just don't think Paul Pogba works for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's
No,
system.
it
To
doesn't.
be honest,
Any baller doesn't work for Pogba. I mean, for Oli. Pogba, Sancho,
Yeah.
Don. If you're a baller, you don't work for Oli.
You need hard work and
You
energy.
need to be a pace merchant and long
Yeah,
ball.
I think
That's it.
you bring in what's his name again, Declan Rice. I think he definitely starts ahead of these two
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
he fits the mold.
If it's Declan Rice, I back it.
Any
Anyone
manager
else, no.
in world football, yes. I don't back Ollie to it. I think Ollie will go Scotty and Declan are like
No,
really
I
close
think
together.
he
And it's
might
like
do
the
Scotty.
to
Yeah,
choose
he'll
before.
do Scott and Declan. There.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
he'll do. So
Mm.
yeah, but anyways, I digress because
Sure.
moving onwards to a midfielder who's actually decent at football, Bruno Fernandes. Happy days for Bruno once again. Gets an assist. I thought, yeah, there was moments of frustration, but second half came and it actually looked like Bruno wasn't just long balling it all the time. You know, he wasn't just hoping and praying in second half. So tidy second half performance for Bruno. Gets his assist. It's a Bruno performance. And I'm gonna do this especially to put salt in the wounds for you guys who hate Bruno Fernandes. I'm gonna give him a 7.
What assist did he get again? Which goal was it?
You got
got
two
it for the
assists.
Rashford one.
A 2 assists.
And
You got
maybe
two
for the
assists.
Maguire one, yeah. I think you got it from Maguire and Rashford.
Yeah, because there's the corner.
Yeah, no, he's just that guy. You know, even if he might not be the most aesthetically pleasing, you know, sometimes.
He was the
But
sexiest
I
player
do think
on
he'll just.
planet Earth.
I wouldn't say sexy, but yeah, you know, he does the job and he does it better than anyone else. I would not say he's aesthetically pleasing.
He's the sexiest man. He's the sexiest man on earth. I will not hear
we're
that.
getting
He's
to
the
the
most
sexiest.
aesthetically pleasing. Bruno is the best player in this team.
No chance.
Mhm.
No chance.
Yeah, but I do think
I'm sorry,
he'll just
Shani, yeah.
always spam the process, as you say, you know. So, and they'll come out. They'll come out. So, where's your hand up now?
To block the sexiest man in the team.
Oh, okay.
I'm blocking Ronaldo because that's the only player that's better than him. Stop. Oh.
Yeah, no, good performance. I think I'll agree with the 7.
I'm gonna send it because I can. The only reason this is my Bruno prop. The Bruno for the Ballon d'Or, I will not hear it. I'm tired of this bullshit, this messy Lewandowski. It's Bruno's Ballon d'Or. I don't care if he didn't win anything. This is an individual award. No individual's been better than Bruno Fernandes for the past year.
Therefore.
Yep, that's so beautiful. Another 2 assists in his repertoire. A just fantastic player, and he gets Ollie's system. He executes perfectly, and yeah, I don't care how many balls he misses because the ones that hits
That's
are
me also.
the
That's why
greatest things on earth.
I'm not gonna sleep
No.
for doing what he does,
Nope.
'cause-
Bruno is beautiful.
Yeah.
He can get an 8, and you can get my man of the match because I have no hopes for anyone else. I know you're man of the match, just going, but still.
Okay.
I don't want to go on a weird rant, but like, why do you have to win trophies to win the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
It's crap. Easy. Next question.
Ballon d'Or is proper trash trophy, so.
No, yeah, it's
It is.
proper
It's a
corrupt.
proper
I don't want to
corrupt
hear this
trophy,
bullshit.
yeah. It's proper. I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah. Boys, I'm about to pull my hair out again with this fucking guy. So you go first. I'm going last on this guy. This man's back and I'm really stressed. So yeah.
I don't see it, hey? But I trust that it happened. I didn't really see the bad decisions, to be honest. I just saw him running a lot, you know, just long ball, and him just running for the ball. That's what I saw, and a couple of offsides. But yeah, you know, when he started strike, I was like, okay, Ronaldo's playing left wing. That's all they're doing. But you know, this guy's all his man, and if anyone works in the system, it's definitely Marcus Rashford.
There's actually, you know, all you always want we want Oli to build a team around somebody. This team is built around
It's
Rashford.
built
I
around
can't
Rashford.
fucking lie. This team is built around Rashford.
When Tony was here, it was
Yeah.
built around Rashford.
Yeah.
Actually, Rashford FC.
Yeah.
I kind of think
No doubt.
Ole wants Jadon Sancho, or had hoped Jadon Sancho's like Rashford, you know? He's like, look at
Yep,
him, he's quick.
we've been this.
He's going to come and just
Beautiful.
run, you know? And at the same time, you know, as much as Ousmane Dembele is injury prone, I want him nowhere near United. you can understand the links because Usman Dembele is a carbon copy of Marcus Rashford. He just runs at defenders, you know. So you can kind of see why there's so many rumors around Usman Dembele coming to Manchester United. But you know, good finish, you know. I think he scored a good goal, and he got us back in the game. And yeah, Rashford's back. Rashford's back. Rashford will score a
Rashford's
lot of
back,
goals for
man.
us.
You know Rashford's back.
So
The people say Bruno's stat pad. I've always said Rashford is the goated stat pad. Nobody's stat pad better than Rashford. So.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll give him a 7. But yeah, no, right game.
I think Rashi deserved this goal. I can definitely say that. He worked really hard for it. He had a lot of attempts, and he got it at the end of the day. I know there were like some really better chances that he whiffed, considering what he scored. Definitely can hold my hands up and go. He whiffed the easy one and scored the hard one. But it's
Always.
a deserved
Always.
goal at the end
Every
of the
time.
day.
Every time. Rashford.
Don't know what it is with United and not scoring the easy ones and making life difficult. And need to curl the keeper inch perfect somehow. Don't know why. I don't know why it's our MO, but it's our MO. But yeah, I agree with your stance fully, Shoni. I think Marcus Rashford offers nothing to this team except goals. It's as simple as that. If Rashford isn't scoring a goal,
Slim.
he
That's it.
is
That's it.
the second worst player on the pitch. Genuinely, he's the second worst player on the pitch. I think Fred probably had a better overall performance if we take Rashford's goal out again. I'll let that sink in. Okay,
Yes, okay.
Rashford was poor in interplay. Rashford doesn't know how to interplay. It's as simple as that. He doesn't know how to
Yes.
cross the ball. He
Yes.
doesn't know how to
We know.
pass the ball.
Tell me things that. Yes.
I know. These are things that we've all said about Rashford for a while now.
Yes.
I know United fans don't hear this shit right now because we just want Rashford scored. Oh, yeah. Long term, I think Rashford under any other manager is going to struggle when we're playing a system with Rashi, Mason, and Ronaldo. 1000%. It's not going to work. Long term, this has no longevity. We're going to struggle. And again, Rashford offers nothing but goals to this team. And it's like we said the entirety of last season. He's not scoring. We give him a 1, basically, and we walk. It's as simple as that with Rashford. It's high risk, high reward. And it paid off. And I can say, well, can't really say it paid off because he's kind of injured again.
Yeah, that's a
So that's it's a bit of an issue, Ollie. You know, you got to
If it's injured, all
screw
is
your
done.
star boy.
All is done.
Yeah,
Yes,
because Rashford's saving his ass. 2 games in a row, 2 goals.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's a good stat pad.
yeah.
No stat pad's better than.
Well, I don't think it's that bad. I think like
Nope,
I
he
can.
is the
I will.
goated stat. Even the goals are ass. This man is the goated stat pad. I'm not Ronaldo's stat pad, but this man stat pads for a living. You know, his whole career stat pad. That's Rashford.
Yeah.
That's Rashford. Individual play, stat pad. Stat pad. Fucking
Uh.
8 defenders in the face. Go stat pad. Oh, yeah, Rashford, the noise, the living life on.
Yeah. Again, he offers nothing but goals. So if he's not scoring, he's going to get no rating whatsoever. He is scoring. He's going to be celebrated. He's the reason we won the game today. In all honesty. So yeah, I'll go forward to 7 only because I do think he was the reason we won today. One of the reasons.
And I agree, and that's why I'm pissed off because
Yep.
I don't
That's how I feel about Pogba. That's
That's
exactly how I feel
exactly.
about
That's
Pogba.
what I'm saying. Because Ronaldo's here. And Rashford he's there. He's there. He's fucking there. You can be there with Ronaldo. But he's never getting that level. And it annoys the shit out of me. Because he should be the best player in the world. But he's fucking trash. He is so bad sometimes, you know. He could be Ronaldo. He could be the best. I've always said it. He has the potential to be the best player this world has seen. But no. Let me just do my own shit. You know, if he doesn't score, it's late. But he scored today, so he gets his 7. And I only ever hate Rashford because I just know that there is the world's best player inside of that man. So, and he's injured
And
now, so
sometimes-
yeah, that's great.
Sounds like if you had a really talented player, like the best player at your team, but he just doesn't show up for training, you know, and he just shows up at games. Oh, Jens, what are we doing today? And while everybody else is playing along to the pattern, now he just freestyles.
Yeah, so just it really be like that. I actually want to speak to Mason Greenwood with the other winger because if it's now or never that you drop Mason Greenwood, to be honest. He got the goal last weekend. But honestly, I know Rashford didn't offer really much anything. But Mason actually didn't offer anything, you know. At least Rashford, we can rely on his pace, you know. He is very direct. When Rashford's on the ball, defenders are worried. When Mason was on the ball today, it didn't look Like anyone was bothered. It didn't look like he was doing anything. Like I said, the right hand side, I seen more from Aaron Basaka than Mason Greenwood today. So Greenwood deserves to get dropped, you know. And I'm Greenwood's biggest fan probably in this whole like, you know, recording thing. But he needs to get dropped. He deserves to get dropped. And if he deserves to play, he deserves to play. But right now, you have Jadon Sancho. The team needs creativity. You have to drop Mason Greenwood. And Rashford's in form. But now, obviously, if Rashford's injured, then, you know, Ollie's obviously going to play Sancho left wing and then Greenwood there. But yeah, I think if Rashford's fit, Mason Greenwood gets to get dropped. And I don't think he had a great performance. So, 5.
Yeah, and I don't know what Ole's doing here. Honestly, like we just bought a player for so much money, and I know maybe it hasn't been a perfect start, but you give him a run of games. That's how he gets top form, you know. And
Yeah.
you can't just play Mason. And yes, I know you have two talented players who basically play in the same position, but at least rotate them more. You know, you can't be giving Sancho 15 minutes every game and expect him to play at those levels. So it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, no, if he's not running at defenders and trying to score well, he's doing absolutely nothing nowadays. So I'm gonna agree with the 5.
Yeah, Mason Greenwood's definitely following Rashford's example, and he just wants the goals. That's all he cares about in life. And he didn't even shoot today. That's the
Yeah,
worst
that's the
part
thing.
about
He
Greenwood's
didn't. He
performance.
didn't even get his shot today.
If the man at least got like a few shots off, it would have been like I at least noticed him. He just did sideways passes today. He did nothing really. But he passed more than Rashford, so a little bit of a positive.
Yeah,
But
the one
yeah,
passing.
again, Mason's been needing a dropping for the past what 4 games is it now?
I'd say.
Feels like
Yeah. And the thing is, he's
around
been
4.
getting. He's very much like Rashford. That's why Ollie loves him
Yeah.
because he gets that goal. Other than
That
that,
ruins the game.
nothing, nothing, dude.
Yep.
But
Mason
yeah,
can make a goal out of nothing. That whole front three makes a goal out of nothing, and wins you a game. And that's what Ollie needs to rely on to be able to win games. So much as I hate it, this is what we're stuck with. And clearly, he does not value a creator that we just spent 80 million on, like you just said. And I have massive issue with that because I'm a big Sancho simp. I fucking love this
I
kid,
love Sancho as
and
well.
I hate seeing the Donny treatment to
Somebody
Sancho right now.
exactly. Yeah,
It's
like yeah,
I'm not
Sancho
okay with
doesn't
this.
deserve to do it. It'd be very hard if you asked me to pick one of them, you know, between Sancho and
Yeah.
Greenwood. But yeah, I mean, Sancho
Yeah, but
deserves to
right
get.
now, off current form,
Yeah,
Mason
exactly,
gets the bin every
exactly.
day of the week right now.
Sancho should play against Liverpool. Really, I think he could give us
But he's
something
not
different.
going to. I'll tell you that for
Yeah,
free.
it's
He's
not
not
going
going
to.
to.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
He won't.
So what you give me, Mason?
Oh, I'll even drop it 1-4.
Mm.
Yeah, Messi. But we know this is how Mason is, you know. Like, you know, he's still
Yeah.
young. He does this. When you drop him, it's okay. But then as soon as you bring him on early, he's the best sub you can bring on. I'd argue Mason Greenwood off the bench is way more dangerous than Jadon Sancho off the bench.
Yeah,
100%.
I'd agree.
So,
I would fully
Except
agree.
yeah,
for
exactly.
Fully
So,
agree.
and I think that's what we
Could
need to
give you a
go
prop.
to. Exactly. Nah, yes. That's not even going to be long prop, you know. He's the GOAT. He wins the game. He should have taken his shirt off. He should have done the C at Stratford End. He's the best player to ever live. The best player there'll ever be. Anything any other player could do, Ronaldo can do 10 times better. We've seen the story before. As soon as we got the one goal, I knew Ronaldo was coming and he was going to win us the game. So without a doubt, you know, he's the best player in the world for a reason. Yeah, 10 out of 10, man of the match. He does what Ronaldo does. He does what he's paid to do. Win you the game.
Like you say one goal, but I didn't know it then. As soon as
Actually, you
1-2-2,
know,
I
it
was
wasn't
like,
even the goal. The Ronaldo overall today was fantastic. Press, interplay, bloody fantastic Cristiano Ronaldo. So, yeah.
as soon as we scored the second goal, I was like, come on. Only one day this book closes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, and I'm so happy we finally got the header. You know,
Hey, the head.
it's like,
This is my favorite
like
type of
obvious,
goal.
you know, I don't know. I don't know what grasping as United fans because we get nothing, but at least we did something right. You know, we got a header, classic header from Cristiano Ronaldo, and yeah, you know, what a guy, what a guy. I just thought he was more on the ball today. And even when he was left wing, as much as we don't want to see it, you know, there was times where hey, he was finishing months there. So I enjoyed watching Cristiano Ronaldo today. And yeah, I'll have to agree with the 10. You know, didn't do the C, but he did the classic knee slide.
Hey, the knee slide, yeah.
Mhm.
10, man of the match.
Man of the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a little bit of the prop out of it. I do think he was really good, but I'm going to tie him with Bruno at the 8. I do think it was a really good performance from Ronaldo, though. And he scored us the winner, obviously. Fantastic. So, yeah, I think it was a good, very good performance overall.
Yeah, this is I'm gonna give Ronaldo credit. It's like 10
Yeah.
straight tens for Ronaldo, you know. So yeah, keep doing you, Ronaldo. Keep doing you, and that's why I can't be mad. When you have Ronaldo in the team, I can't be mad. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. I was waiting for it. I knew the moment is coming. All those high school days, I didn't study for exams because I'm watching Ronaldo. I'm like, I'm gonna get banned at school. Then he pulled out the miracle, and I'm like, see, this is how it's good. So yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. I was there with the shirt off, think the see, you know. It's Ronaldo, you know. As long as Ronaldo, and that's what's important, you know. It's almost like, you know, I might not be enjoying Man United so much. I might not be loving them at the moment as much, but I'll never stop loving Ronaldo. So you know, Ronaldo's legacy at this point in time for me is more important than United. And I'm just being honest because United are dead. So I'm just trying to protect Ronaldo here. So you know, tough. Anyways,
He didn't do the C, but I did. I ran.
yeah, I
You
did
see
the
the
C. I
kitchen.
did the C. I did it without my top. I didn't look as good, but you know, I did it. You know, I did it regardless. You know, one day, maybe one day, I'll look like Ronaldo. I wish I could look like that. I'm fucking 30. I'm in my prime, and I don't look like Ronaldo. So yeah, what a man, what a player. You know, blessed. The happy days at United. But moving onwards, this little fella, yeah.
I mean, man,
I won't lie to you. First half, it's a 0. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. What are you doing? Second half, you're not doing that all the time. Then obviously there's obviously problems that are persistent with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So you know what? Just gonna have to meet somewhere in the middle. Give him a 5.
yeah, no. That second half. Yeah, as much as I said, I thought the first half wasn't bad, but the second half, I think there must just be a basis, you know. I think every day in training, he must play the clip to himself, not to the players, to himself. So you can remember, oh, that's football, you know. So I think you should do that every morning. But yeah, no, we were better today. And second half, you know, we came out firing. He does that. I'm not going to commend him too much, you know. We've been doing comebacks the whole of last season. But yeah, for once in a while, I will not give him a 0. I'll give him a number today. And okay, 0's a number. So I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, all right. He didn't play Donny though. He's not playing Mays. He's not playing Sancho. So we have to penalize him
No
for
Paul
that.
also.
Yeah, Pogba didn't start. Pogba didn't start even. Bloody hell. And you know, I'm Ollie out. I'm not gonna forget that. So I'll agree with your 5.
I think I do not give a shit right now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's, thank you.
You really put this on.
I don't give a shit right now, and I am so over Ollie. I genuinely do not think that much improved. I genuinely think he went out there and just went, go.
No, but
We need
like,
3
you know, the
points.
only thing I
Go
respect is
attack.
because, like, you know, I can think that if I was in Ollie's position and everyone was slating,
You know?
and I was like, you know, screw you guys, I'll be playing with Fred, all of you guys hate me, and then if I won, if I was Ollie, I would also have that ego today. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
all that,
The thing
all
is,
that. So,
this is the stubborn manager in the world of football. This guy is going to play Nick Fred for the rest of the season now because he just won
that's
one
the problem.
game
That's
in
the problem.
attacking football. I know what consequences this match has right now going forward.
Everyone knows what. This is a
Yeah,
bad one.
so I'm so over it. I could not be asked. I don't care about this result. I think it means nothing right now. We're in a shitty group that for some reason is so up in the air where it makes no sense how up in the air this group is. I I don't know. I genuinely think at this point in the group we could have probably still qualified if we won the next game. And
I think so.
what, the game after it? Yeah, because there's 2 games left. 3 games left? I don't know. But yeah.
There's
Yeah.
3 games left, yeah.
There's more than enough space to qualify, in all honesty, regardless of this fixture. I don't think this fixture saved our Champions League run right now or anything like that.
The only
I
positive
don't
is
think.
like, you know, you wouldn't want the new manager to be in that pressure if he came in.
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, I'm just so over Oli. I'm so over his tactics. I'm so over his player selection. I'm so over the treatment of 2 fantastic youthful players that gets 0 minutes under him and is just unfairly criticized for not getting a chance. So, yeah, leave it at 0. I'm tired.
There you go.
Like I
Obviously, yeah.
can give you all his tactics today. Ronaldo, Rashi, just switch from time to time. More intensity.
Tactics will rotate the front three however you guys feel like in the moment. Long ball. Long ball. That's all it is. Look, my dog's trying to play a long ball through the window at this moment. Just imitate Ali.
Yeah. But yeah,
Hey,
it is
fun.
what it is. I did tell you one thing though. Some one thing about United and all these tactics is that if you come and attack United,
You're gonna get
yeah,
punished.
you're gonna get punished. And that's the only reason I think that Liverpool now are just if I would love it for him to get fired, but yeah, we have to win that game now. Obviously, our match preview will be on Friday. That's what I was gonna say. So that's up next. So subscribe, smash a like if you're new. Basically said we have everything yet, but yeah, Maloto, you look like you want to say something before we finish off.
Yeah, I do think that they did play highlight. Like, that obviously did make it easier for us because we could counter them. There was more spaces, but there was definitely way more intensity today. Is that coming from the coach or is it just a response from the players? I don't know. And you can say we'll play a similar way against Liverpool because Liverpool will play a high line, they will have space, and if we're up for it and counter them, we could beat Liverpool, and we could go on a run. But at the end of the day, we'll slip up again and we'll make top 4, but we won't win the league. We'll get knocked out in the round of 16 in the Champions League, and that'll be that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's just how it would be because that's why I'm all out. I'm not all out because these last few fixtures have been disgraceful. I'm all out because I just know no matter what, he will never be good enough for United.
Yeah.
Give him any team in the world, all his players, you will never win it. So yeah.
Yep.
That's the reason. So, but other than that, yeah, I think it's been a good show. For once we can actually do freaking match ratings. So yeah.
Question for you, Golf.
Yeah.
In a fantasy hypothetical world, we finish fifth but win the Champions League.
I've always said it. No, I've always said it though. If we did that, I'm all in. I'm fucking all in. We win the Champions League.
I also said
I'm
it.
in. Yeah, I'm fucking all
If he
in.
compromises the league for the Champions League, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fifth, and then we play some counter-attack football.
I don't care how you win the Champions League. I'm there. I am there.
Yeah.
Ronaldo Champions League trophies in your United shit. I'm there.
Because then he's proved that he is of the caliber to actually win trophies, if he does that. Which should be the bare minimum of the job right now.
Champions
But, hey.
League over the Premier League anyway, so I don't care about the Premier League. Give me the Champions League.
But the thing is, we're going to get Champions League football because we won the damn Champions League. We get automatic qualification.
Yeah, you get.
So, like,
Still, I get you.
compromise it, finish 8th. I don't care.
But the
If
thing
you
is,
manage to do that,
you'll have
go
to do
for
it
it.
week in, week out, obviously. You'll have to do it week in,
Yeah.
week out, so, yeah.
Problem is, you compromise for Champions League football, get to the final and lose.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yep.
That's what.
That's
the
the
problem.
issue.
That's
That's
what
the
happen.
Ollie.
That will
We're
happen.
going to finish 8th and go out in a Champions League final.
The only
That
reason
is-
it might not happen is because Pogba, Varane, and Ronaldo just probably won't have it. But that, other than that, yeah, it's late. But anyways, big game on Sunday. My favorite game of the year. I am shitting myself that this defense is gonna face Mohamed Salah. This prime Mohamed Salah. What did you say?
I'm scared for Lucho.
Varane not back. I don't think he's gonna be back. It's
Lucho's dead.
Oh, they backfired.
Uh,
Backfired. I don't even care. Oh, the thing is, if we lost today and we lost against Liverpool, he was gone. But now he's not going to be gone. So now I'm back here, like I'm begging Ollie, please. I don't care if it's McFred or whoever. Please fucking win that game, Fuck. So, yeah, exactly. So, because you're not gonna get fired. But yeah, these are these. Obviously, this Friday, like I said, match preview combined 11. Now, is that gonna be interesting, huh? Isn't that gonna be interesting? One spoiler alert: manager Jurgen Klopp. But anyways,
Really seen how fast combined 11.
Yeah, but anyways, smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know your thoughts, because I have a feeling it's definitely mixed emotions today. All your answers will be like, why, why. Then you have the all inners who are like, yes, my manager. And then you have the mutuals who's like, yeah, it doesn't answer everything. And then you got Ronaldo fans like me who are like, it doesn't matter anything else, So, anyways, we'll check you on Friday. Smash a like I said, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, we'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.